Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome to my channel, Spiritual Dowsey. I'm Dowsey LeMay. Hopefully all you beautiful, wonderful, lovely souls out there are doing great wherever you are in the world. So today, let's talk about balance. Let's talk about the art of finding balance in your life and why I think many of you need to reconsider the approach that you've been taking up until now, and perhaps give you insight to why it has backfired for many of you. So, I know a lot of us have very busy lives, right? Things are pulling at our attention. Work, family, other relationships, etc., right? And that can leave you very much feeling imbalanced, emotionally, energetically, mentally, physically imbalanced. And how many of you, to be honest, say to yourself, I need to find balance in my life. I need to create balance in my life. And the way I'm going to do that is that I'm going to read a book. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to do yoga. I'm going to listen to a great podcast and self-help and how to improve myself. But you don't change a thing about your current lifestyle. You just add more to your plate. Now, I want to show you a really fun exercise that I think will help enlighten you to the point where I want you to hopefully reconsider the approach that you've taken and why it's backfired for a lot of you going forward. Okay, so let's imagine that your life is like this full cup of water, all right? This life that you have is full of water because you're constantly busy and it's very difficult to find time and balance in your life. So you are basically full to the rim, all right? And what you say is, I need to find balance. I need to find balance. So what you're going to do is you're going to do yoga and you're going to exercise and you're going to read a book and you're going to listen to Oh my goodness, what happens? Water spills everywhere. It's very difficult to maintain, and it's impossible to control this and figure out how to keep the water in here without it spilling everywhere. Chaos pursues, and your lifestyle is still where? At the rim. I also want you to think about this emotionally. Water is a great example for your emotional body too, because many of you, if you have this very imbalanced life of doing and constantly being busy, you probably don't have a lot of time to digest and go through your emotions. So your body is full of repressed energy that hasn't had the ability to go anywhere. So when you do something and you try to find balance by adding something, what happens to your emotions? They spill everywhere. They come out in all different places. It's very difficult to control your emotions, and yet you're still at the rim with a very difficult cup of water to hold and maintain and to control without having it spill everywhere. That's the approach many of you guys are taking in terms of trying to find balance. You can't find balance by adding more to your plate when it's absolutely to the rim full. You have to change something about yourself. In most cases, what you need to do is to create space to allow balance to come forward. You need to empty your cup. You got to find a way to empty your cup halfway or more. The way you do that is you find what's truly important to you, and then you cut out all the auxiliary stuff that doesn't matter. All right? Through that process, through emptying your cup, you allow space to be held for yourself emotionally, to digest those emotions, to honor them, to integrate them, etc. You allow space for you to mentally inquire about your beliefs, to understand why you have created this life of busyness and what is going wrong, what is going right. You've allowed yourself energetically to decompress, right? It means your adrenal glands aren't going to be depleted. It doesn't mean your heartbeat has to beat 1,000 beats per minute and your liver isn't malfunctioning because you are at a constant state of fight or flight kind of situation, right? That space only comes from cutting things out of your life so that you can bring yourself back down to balance. And then when you feel like you're in balance and you have a little bit more self-awareness about yourself and your cup is half empty, you can say, you know what? I have the ability in the space to add more to my plate. And you still have plenty of room to be able to maintain and hold balance in your life, okay? I talk about a lot of that in my book, Becoming the Creator, A Practical Guide to Spirituality and Connection, and how to inquire and how to alleviate some of the traumas that could be the reason why you have built a very busy life and why you can't find balance in your life. And also, if you're looking for a little bit more help or insight, please go visit me at spiritualdowsy.com, where you can find where to buy my book, but other services. And if you like what I talk about here, please do follow me on my Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, or my YouTube channel. I love you. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.